Hey there streamers, Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV here, and today I want to give you some tips on what to do when you get raided when streaming to help your channel grow. Most of the time when someone raids you with their viewers, you will see an equivalent increase in your viewer count that will soon after die back down, and you may never see those people again. Most viewers decide in 10 to 60 seconds if they like you, form an opinion, and either follow or move on. What can you do to impress those viewers in that window of time to convince them to possibly come back in the future? That is what we're going to cover in this video. First off, why listen to me? I've been doing daily streams for near 2 years now, and ending nearly every one of them with a raid. I've raided people over 700 times, seen all kinds of reactions, ranging from people who cried to people who didn't even notice we were there. I've seen my audience's reactions, and which times they left quickly or stayed sometimes all night watching this new streamer and sending me clips the next morning. I've also been raided hundreds of times and have learned many do's and don'ts. Many of these tips are influenced by my own opinions, but this is what I believe works. First off, what is a raid and how is it different from a host? When a streamer hosts you, the viewers stay on the streamer's original page and watch you without the web page changing. If they choose to do so, they can click your name to jump to your page and get rid of the border. If a streamer raids you, it does a raid and a host both. The raid portion will take all their viewers and drop them on your page. Then they automatically host you, which points their page to yours until you go offline, after which they will auto-host someone else if they have auto-hosting turned on or just display their own offline page. Now, let's say you are streaming, doing your thing, and you happen to get raided. Number one, make sure you have a raid alert set up. If 100 plus people suddenly burst into your stream and no alert goes off, it definitely deflates the mood for the new arrivals. The alert shown here is a free option on Stream Elements, and Streamlabs has plenty of alert options included as well without spending a penny. Number two, react to the raid. If you are playing an intense game and not able to watch chat often, make sure the alert noise is something unique or loud enough to get your attention. If you go 10 plus seconds without even noticing the raid, you will begin to lose new viewers that don't know you every second. Number three, thank them and thank the person who raided you. But also don't thank them 100 times. If you show no appreciation or you appear indifferent, that person will probably never raid you again. Show some amount of appreciation. However, if you completely stop what you're doing to thank and gush for 5 minutes, the viewer count will often go down because there's nothing happening on the stream. Number four, your alert has gone off, you jumped, you looked happy, you thanked them for the raid, now greet the new viewers. Your next top priority should be introducing yourself. Talk about what you do that is interesting enough to make them want to stay and know more. Create a ritual for yourself when you are raided. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but have a response prepared. For mine, I do something like this. Give me just a second if a notification... Oh, what timing? Okay, and I'm a freaking potato. That's great. Welcome! Alright, hold on. Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV, Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles III welcomes you, Mighty Teapot, and your dear viewers to the Bone Zone. We hope you enjoy your stay. Team Crumpets are on the way, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Please excuse me. Chat is allowed to purchase filters that slap them on my face, and we've got 50 more seconds of being a not wooden potato. Then I say what we were doing or are about to do with the stream so they know what to expect. Number five, don't use follower-only chat, especially if you consider yourself a small streamer. If you get raided and all those people try to talk and they immediately smash into your filter because they aren't followers, most of them aren't going to follow to try to say hi a second time. Most of them will get a bad taste in their mouth and then just leave. If some do follow to say hi, they will probably unfollow after because they feel forced into doing it. Number six. This one is nitpicking, but I recommend it as well. The person who raided or hosted you might have just finished in some insane 24-hour stream. Perhaps they just hit the host button and then they passed right out. If you ask them a targeted question like, "Hi Billy Bob, how was your stream? What were you playing tonight?" "Billy Bob, you still there? Billy Bob, how was your stream? and you get no response, it can create an awkward moment for you. My recommendation, say something like, "Oh wow, thanks for the raid, Billy Bob. I hope your stream went well tonight." It's a statement, not a question. It doesn't create an awkward moment for you if they choose not to respond. Then turn your attention to the new viewers. If the hoster decides to continue dialogue, then by all means, continue going back and forth, but leave the ball in their court for that. Number 7, don't ask for something. You were just given something. Now, what do I mean by this? Don't immediately ask for people you just met to follow. Don't instantly ask the streamer if they want to auto-host you permanently. Don't ask people to refresh the page to boost your numbers. Twitch isn't going to partner you just because on one specific day you had really good numbers. Don't worry about that. That said, there's nothing wrong with later on in the stream, after they've had time to get to know you better, plugging yourself, stating your schedule, and recommending people to follow if they want to see more of your content. Number 8. If the hoster never responds, just assume they did a drive-by raid. Nothing wrong with that. Focus on the audience, and after the stream, you can direct message them a thank you. In the worst case scenario, that's the end of it. They never respond, and that's it. In the best case scenario, you make a new friend. Maybe you start raiding each other periodically. Perhaps even add each other to auto-host. Who knows, maybe start doing co-streams down the road. Number 9. A shout out. This one is another optional one, but it looks really nice when you do it. Common courtesy type of thing. If you already had some viewers before you got raided, you might do a shout out command. A shout out command basically displays the Twitch URL of the person who raided you and the game that they were playing. Then you might say to your usual viewers, "Guys, I don't know Billy Bob very well, but he chose to raid us, so we know he's got good taste. Be sure to check out his content as well. Looks like he was last playing blah 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 blah." Remember, you are trying to sell your stream. In that moment, you are a salesman or saleswoman, and your product is your content. Find a way to make what you are doing sound as interesting as possible. And if you can't do that on the spur of the moment, plan it out ahead of time and write it down. Keep it on a sticky note right below your monitor. I did that for a very long time until I do it by heart. That's it for today's tips. If you have any pointers regarding this topic that you think others could benefit from, then please add them to the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, you can hit the like button to help the YouTube algorithm, or subscribe for future content. Additionally, you can ask me questions live every evening on Twitch after 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Happy growing!